Okay, so we'll get into that in just a bit. Okay, so let's go to Rocky Case. Thank you, Rocky, by the way, for calling in. I appreciate this. So early in the morning, I hope you were able to get showered and dressed.
I am on my way to Laramie.
Okay, right now as we speak. Let me set it up real quick for those just rolling out of bed. So the city of Cheyenne, Dylan Doug, who's got his vehicle dealership, who wants to, in the city of Cheyenne, I guess he already has a dealership there, right? But he wants to upgrade. Is that what am I understanding that right?
Yeah. So first and foremost, let me just clarify. Look, I welcome Dylan Doug coming to Cheyenne. I think he's a great guy. I've had some talks with him about this process. He basically bought the Cowboy Dodge dealership and wants to build a new facility on the west side of town at Missile and I-25.
Okay, so he offers for Cheyenne Frontier Days. Here's a bunch of vehicles. We'll go ahead and put the name of different city officials, the mayor for one, and also people from Cheyenne Frontier Days who put the whole thing together. So he's offered those vehicles up, right? So is there a problem with that? They're just for the parades, I understand, right?
Well, so here's the deal. There needs to be some clarification here. And what that clarification is, Dodge Corporate is a sponsor of Cheyenne Frontier Days.
Okay.
And that sponsor, it's been Chevy in the past, it's been Ford in the past, and right now it's Dodge.
Okay.
And so those vehicles are supplied through the local Dodge dealership to Cheyenne Frontier Days sponsors, officials, rodeo queens, on and on.
Right.
As get around while your Frontier Days is going on. And my understanding is that when that order came in to Cowboy Dodge, somebody reached out to CFD and said, we want to wrap one of these for the mayor as well. And that request was denied. Said, no, we're not going to have the mayor driving around in a Cheyenne Frontier Days vehicle. The optics don't look good.
Right.
So Dylan Doug went ahead, I guess, and put some logos and et cetera, the mayor, city of Cheyenne, and offered her this truck. And I guess she accepted it.
Okay.
So the question is, the city code is pretty clear. I've read it. State statute is pretty clear. I've read it. And a way I'm kind of looking at this through the lens of what would the daily rental rate of a vehicle be, of that particular vehicle, and does that rise to a level of a gift that's in violation of statute or city code?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the answer to that question yet, but I can tell you if I'd have been in a position and I had been offered it, I would have said, thank you very much for the kind gesture. No thanks.
Okay. So, yeah, it does look really bad. Now, last I heard, she was going to return the vehicle, but that's having heard, but my understanding is still in her driveway.
Yeah, I was driving down Warren yesterday, and I saw it sitting on the side of her house. So,
okay.
What's happened between now and then, I have no idea. The optics just don't look good.
No.
And you talked about the sales and the relationships and everything else. I was in pharmaceutical sales for 8 years. We were underneath what's called the Sunshine Act and very clearly delineated what you can and cannot provide to an individual.
Mm-hmm.
They used to, in the pharmaceutical industry, they used to buy doctors Super Bowl tickets and baseball tickets and all kinds of others, to bribe them to do business. Mm-hmm. Those days are over with. And I don't know if there are federal situations that apply to local electeds as well, but I just wanted to unpack the story from A to Z for everybody so they understand how this kind of came about.
Okay, so can you answer for us then what happens now? Because obviously the optics already look bad. What now?
Well, I guess that's up to the mayor. I don't know.
Okay. All right, so we'll just have to wait. Well, is she just going to return the vehicle? I mean, I will have to just wait and see what she does and see how it plays out. Does she let it blow over? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Does it even come up at the next meeting? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. All right. Well, keep me posted then. I appreciate it.